Well, folks, these are the dinosaur ribs. I have never seen ribs that big before, cut out like that. So there's a lot of extra meat on there. You can actually see that. That's about as good as it gets. We've had them wrapped the whole time. We're just browning them a little bit right now. Flipped them a few times. Because that beef is pretty dense. It's even more dense than the pork when you get up at this level. Usually pork ribs aren't that thick. So this is my gravity cooker griller, a 980 by Car-Griller. Got my little temperature set here for 375. That's my phone doing that. That's not the, I don't know why it's doing that, but at any rate, that's not the dial down. And actually the way this thing works, it's really pretty cool. You really do set your heat even though you're burning wood. The way that works is you put the wood here in the hopper. You remove this little dealio right here, which slides in the side there. But at any rate, you fill up the hopper with the wood that you want. You light it from underneath by opening up this little door with the 980 on it. You put all the wood you think you're going to need in there. And then it has a fan on the side there. And what that controller does is it has a fan and a thermostat. And it basically, you turn it to whatever heat you want it to cook on. It'll raise it to that heat. Once it gets to that heat, the fan will slow down or turn itself off depending on how much of a deficit it has to make, but it's pretty darn accurate. So during the time of the cooking, I'll change it, throughout the time, just depending on what stage they're in, how close I've had the meat to the actual stack, because obviously it's much hotter as you get closer to the stack, to the hopper. So it's pretty cool. I've got some foil up here because I watched a couple of videos where guys were doing that just to make sure no extra smoke came out of the top that didn't need to, which really wasn't happening, but I do want to protect the gasket just in case. You can control your airflow here, and of course your airflow is also controlled by your fan. Now you just have to make sure that that's open the whole time, otherwise it can't bring the air in for the fan. And it actually does pass some air through there anyway. If you have a little bit of a breeze going on. So anyway, that's how they turned out. I cooked some steaks on it. It's just a completely different experience. So if this is what you're looking for, this is definitely a professional grill. This is not your little backyard griller. This is not one that you take to the beach. This is something for real. So when the SHTF situation comes down the pike, you can cook an entire turkey or whatever it is you want to smoke on there. Because it's just beyond a smoker. It's just beyond a smoker. It's just surreal. The engineering is beyond me. So it's a good idea. It makes me absolutely take care of this grill better than anything else. I even bought the cover that goes doesn't come with it for this particular gravity one, which is something I've never done. I've usually just kind of gone through grills over the years. This one I'll probably have until till the end, whenever that is. All right. Well, this is AJ signing off. Hope you enjoyed my sideshow for the 980. This is absolutely amazing. So it's the best. I think they go between $670 and $770, depends on where you buy it, but it's well worth the money if it's a one-time buy.